So in the beginning, we started out with bogus products, right?
Right. Montgomery County's Office of Consumer Protection has been dealing with COVID-19 scams since the pandemic began last year. It started with bogus products, but now that the COVID-19 vaccine is being distributed to seniors, healthcare workers, and folks with underlying conditions, they are seeing a spike in new scams.
There are two things you have to realize about the crooks out there. Is number one, they are very clever, and number two, they're opportunistic. So what they are able to do is to take every news event, every current event that's in the news, and turn it into a trick to try and deceive us. So it's a never-ending list of new scams.
According to the Better Business Bureau and the Federal Trade Commission, COVID-19 vaccine scams are skyrocketing. There is a great deal of uncertainty about the vaccination rollout, which can lead to stress and desperation.
The only people that are happy about having this pandemic are the crooks.
Friedman says COVID-19 is a scammer's dream.
And keep in mind that these crooks are so clever that their tricks mutate faster than the vaccine. So they come up with new tricks, one after another after another.
Here's what you need to watch for. You're asked to pay out of pocket for your vaccine. That's a scam.
You never have to pay money to get a test or to get a vaccine.
Advertisements for vaccines through social media platforms, email, telephone calls, online, or from unknown sources, that's a scam.
You know, we wear a mask to protect ourselves. So we have to protect ourselves when we're on our computers as well. Just like they tell us to wash our hands for 20 seconds, look at the email message for 20 seconds and before you click.
You are asked to pay to put your name on a vaccine waiting list or to get early access. That's a scam.
These crooks are clever, and especially at a time when we are feeling vulnerable and we're worried, and we want to do whatever we can to protect our loved ones, and we hear the terrible news, so we're really subject to these scams. And the clever people are out there coming up with new ones every single day.
Council Vice President Gabe Albornoz was alerted to an email scam by his neighbor where he was asked for personal information to schedule an appointment. Unfortunately, he gave that information out and ended up losing some money.
So it was unfortunate, but it's a cautionary tale, and we all have to be very diligent and careful right now, especially for our population of residents who are not as comfortable with technology, may not even speak English as a first language, and so we need to take care of our neighbors and our family and our friends right now.
Bottom line, if you're sent communication about vaccines that seems fishy, it probably is. Don't give out any personal information. And if you have any questions, you can call 311 or the Montgomery County Office of Consumer Protection. Reporting from Rockville, I'm Susan Kennedy.